Good morning and welcome to the Asian Festival, July 20 something, Sunday, 2021. So everybody's getting prepped and looking very exciting indeed. After here, everything's blocked off. Looks like there's gonna be lion dance. I guess Wendy's not here yet. I mean, she's probably out and about. Well, she'll be busy, I'm sure. Is the shop open? Okay. Here's the lion dance. Looks all very exciting. So the roads are blocked off, and there's going to be exhibits in City Hall, and everybody here set up this live connector, the health food place. I don't know if the tent actually reflect the exhibit. So we're just setting up. We're still probably a little bit over an hour away from the event starting. And, looks like there's going to be a lot of things going on. Here's game entrance. Ooh, it looks kind of exciting. Definitely have lots of water and a lot of tents. This is exhibit, and this is the town hall where everything will be. The front entrance is under renovation, so everybody kind of walk this path to the back. And good thing we came early because parking here has already filled up, although there are a lot of parking across the street. And this is where the street is closed off, and police are present. Setting up for the exhibits here. Here's our neighbor, the 1882 Foundation, which is in Washington, D.C. They are one of the exhibitors. And then this is CCCGW, when we are doing calligraphy demonstration and hands-on. And then there's another something. I like this one, Mulan dumpling. This is an Indian place. Chickpea curry, palak paneer. This one, handmade buns. Don't know what this is yet. Himalayan chicken momos. All right, so definitely an interesting festival. Goes down the street here.
So So, the French fries are all.
Those are just the allergy nuts.
Okay, they have peanuts. So these ones have peanuts. Okay. They are produced in a facility that handles peanuts. Okay. So, the chocolate sugar.
Even have donuts here. How about that?
Take one.
I've not eaten yogurt in a couple years now. That is Ted. Ted, tell me about your position in the 1882 Foundation.
So, we're I'm the executive director of the foundation. Our foundation was formed in about 12 years ago, I think. And what we did was that a bunch of us said that we should get Congress to apologize for the 1882 Exclusion Act. 1882 is the year of the passage of the Chinese Exclusion Act.
Right.
And that act, as you know, prohibited Chinese from immigrating to the United States and from becoming American citizens. Congress rescinded that in 1943. But 43 was done for the purpose that we were in World War II.
Right.
And so China was an ally of the United States. But there was never really a apology or an acknowledgement of the harm that law caused to thousands of people, right? And so we thought Congress should make a statement of that.
Just like what they did for the Japanese internment.
So the Japanese apology was our model. We got people from JACL to join us in this effort. We got 5 national organizations, and to form a group. It was basically a grassroots effort to get Congress to apologize for the law. So those 5 organizations were Chinese American Citizens Alliance, the Japanese American Citizens League, the United Chinese Americans, their predecessor organization, and then the let's see, in the beginning there's 5, and plus the law firm of Covington and Burling. So what we did was all of us got together and says, not a formal structure, just all of us decided that it's something we ought to do together. We formed a steering committee and we drafted up the law. We went around the country getting people to get Congress to agree to it. And in 2011 and 2012, we got the Senate and the House of Representatives to both unanimously express regret for the Chinese exclusion law. The next thing that we were going to do was try to get the president to issue a formal statement of apology. And so that got sidetracked a little bit. And then afterwards, of course, what we did was after we had passed it, interestingly, when the Japanese got their proposal passed, it took them almost 7 years to get it done. But we organized in such a way, and I think there was more of an awareness and sentiment there was a need to do this. From the time we drafted our bill and dropped it into the Senate, into the House, and the time we passed it, 7 months in the Senate. It was amazing. It's actually an amazing time. And it was an effort in which a number of us went around the country. The 5 organizations, they're all national organizations, all got together to sort of write Congress to do this. So there was broad support. And we got that done. So the point for us is that we had always thought that if the Japanese took 7 years to do this, we're going to take at least 2 or 3 years, right? And our goal was actually not so much the passage of the resolution, which was important in itself, but it was the education process. So as we went around the country to talk about why you should support congressional effort to do this, the main goal for us was the ability to use that as an excuse to talk about exclusion, talk about the history of Chinese in America or the Asian America experience. So the great thing was that we were able to pass that law so quickly, but then it was sort of like,
it shortened the period that you were able to raise awareness.
But the problem was exactly that. So it becomes another one of those things where you get the law passed, then everybody forgets about it, right?
Exactly.
So what we want to do is we must establish a continuing education process. And that was the establishment of the foundation. So the 1882 foundation's purpose is to broaden awareness of the Exclusion Act in principles, histories, and things like this, and how it continues to impact or affect all Americans today. So I guess from the time that we established our foundation, it's a 501c3 nonprofit organization. It's been about 10 years now, and we've been doing education programming.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you. And thanks for doing this.
Well, your daughter is Asian American Studies. Our organization is entirely volunteer. Volunteers are people who are like our age, but we have a number of young people like this very interested in get involved in it. None of us get paid. Our summer intern programs are mostly when we can. We try to give a stipend or something. But I'm actually very proud of our summer program because unlike others that get paid, people still want to do art and they repeat. They come back the next year or the other year because we are very conscientious in trying to get them aware and plugged into different things that are going around the city, having them do writings. We try to give them writing assignments, things of this sort, and give them good feedback. So it's a good training period.
Okay.
We're happy about that. But we are so lucky. I want your daughter, she's interested in it. Everybody's motivated by enthusiasm, and even if they don't become a major, and
They certainly didn't go into the major for the money.
but impossible. So the idea is that just if there's a couple of years in which they can work on it, and then they go on to become a lawyer or a senator or whatever, they have had that in their background, and so that's a good accomplishment.
All right. Okay.
Here, I'll give you a card. You talk to your daughters and join us with.
So it looks like festival will start in a few minutes, and there's actually a lot of people in here already. And then we have this check-in line of people waiting to get in. So looks pretty exciting.
Testing, testing. What's going on, Fairfax? Can you guys hear me back there?
Yeah.
Alright. Good morning and welcome to the first ever Asian Festival on Maine. My name, woo, yes, we're going to do a lot of yelling today and a lot of dancing hopefully too. My name is Jenny Goff Phillips of Let's Buy Jenny.com and Badass Moms on Nova, and I am so pumped to be your MC all afternoon for the first ever Asian Festival on Maine. What a monumental day it is for you guys to be here and be a part of history. While my eyes might be on all of the ube treats and sweets in the stands, and I'm stuck here on stage, history has its eyes on you, and you guys need to make sure you document it well. So make sure you document it on your social media, just a small plug. Make sure you guys tag Asian Festival on Maine, Old Town Fairfax, VA, and if you get a chance, Let's Buy Jenny as well. All right, on behalf of Old Town Fairfax Business Association and the festival organizing committee, we are pleased to welcome you. There are people that are so talented and so skilled all over this entire festival that come from all different Asian backgrounds. And they are representing all of the different cultures around here through their food, through their art, dance, performing, rap, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So make sure you guys stick around. The stage is going to be popping the entire day until 9 o'clock. And you guys need to make sure you don't miss a thing. So first up, what a treat. Make sure you guys give it up for the traditional lion dance by the Joy One Lion Dance Troupe, a Northern Virginia-based dance group comprised of students and working professionals dedicated to promoting the treasure of tradition and spreading cultural awareness in the D.C., Maryland, and Virginia community through Chinese cultural dance and performance arts. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome to the stage the Joy One Mayan Dance Crew!
Hey!
Awesome. The inaugural Asian Festival on Main. So I want to thank everybody for being here. It's a wonderful, beautiful day. It's going to be a fun time, great activities, great people, great food, great music. And it's all thanks to our sponsors and our organizers here. I want to give a special shout out to some of our business owners. Wendy Wong of the Standard Barbershop right here. She's the founder. She organized this whole thing. Gives great haircuts. In case you're afraid, Wendy, don't worry. She didn't do my haircut, so you don't have to be afraid about this. She gives better haircuts. We have, who else do we have? Our Old Town Fairfax. Hey. I think Michael wants you to switch directions up here.
This place is moving now. It is very crowded. So, there's lots of food, there's lots of vendors. Lots of drinks. So it's it looks amazing.
I'm gonna stand in front of this fan.
He had to work at the store today.
Ah, look at this. Amazing kebab thing. Teriyaki. Caramel popcorn latte. Wow. That looks good too. Oh, let's hold on. Oh, the lines are insane. So should have bought things earlier. Too long.
How you doing? We already ordered it. Volcano? Yeah. It's like a fried tempura flavor. Oh my god. Is that a card?
Mulan, fresh, local, organic. And bunch up. This is bunch. And then this is Himalayan chicken momo, pork momo. Wow. I'm hungry. But I don't think I want to stand in line. So there's some event going on here, lots of water. NDGC. Oh, look at all the sponsors. E Street Bank, Clean Mart, Shendo, Oxhill Realty. So it's Asian Festival on Main. Perfect day. Sunny, hot. Looks like line getting long.
So there's no overt intention. He knows when to be hard, he knows when to be soft. Stormy emerging. Won't suddenly explode inside the selfish feeling.
Chairs or apron that are not used or just lying on the wall that people are not using it, just bring it back so that we know, or even that's fine too. But
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, yes, yes!
Oh, yeah. The number. I was like, before the thunder.
Right. Okay, so here's the deal. I want you guys to make sure you yell for your favorite costume of the day. But here's the deal. All three of you guys up here, just alone for taking the stand and for showing everybody that doing things differently and being different and showing your superpowers in different ways, you guys are already winners. So let's give them first a big round of applause. That's what it's all about, right? Okay. So, okay. Go ahead and scream. That's contestant number one. And come on up here. Contestant number two. Oh, this is close. This is close. All right, and contestant number three. Okay. I have no idea what they said. Okay. All right. Based on this, y'all don't shoot the messenger, okay? This is what I gauge. I think that all of them deserve a prize, don't you guys? Okay. I do have to give a first and dance. Come on, primary. Oh, okay. Yes.
We are Washington Kendo Dojo. Before the pandemic, we met in multiple community centers around the DC area. We are just now emerging from our pandemic shell, so we are a bit rusty, but we're happy to be here today. I just have a small group of our practitioners with me today.
It's cool.
Ouch. Yeah.
One second.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll rotate. Hajima!
I don't like shoes upon my feet. To be at ease is such a treat. To smile at everyone I meet. That's the Hawaiian in me. I love to sing and dance for you, and give away to cheer you through. And with that goes a kiss or two. That's the Hawaiian in me. It's great to be in Hawaii and to be a native too. But it's greater still to play around and carry on as I do. So right out here in Hawaii, where everything is heavenly, I'm just as happy as can be. That's the Hawaiian in me, oh yeah. It's just an old Hawaiian song. When I say aloha to you, it's just an old. So on my knees I pray that I may find the way. Let me walk through paradise with you. Oh, my Lord, my Father, guide my poor feet to walk that lonely way. Faith, hope, and love will find the way, for I will walk through paradise with you. Yeah, oh, Koni koni kapuha